Welcome to 91 Reasons, a pop culture fueled rocket into the far reaches of nerd culture. Featuring your hosts, Jeff, Rachel, Luna, Austin, and Josie. It's Tucker time.
All right, so we're sitting here with most of the family. Luna is working at McDonald's, so he can't be here. But I brought everybody together because there's a phenomenon in our house. This is the 10th summer.
Woo!
Josie, can you believe that?
That's our whole life.
10 summers, your entire life, that we have had to endure 7 days a week, 2 to 3 to 4 hours, depending on if the show is on, the regular show, of CBS's Big Brother. So, Rachel, what is Big Brother?
Big Brother is the best reality show ever. It's people trapped in a
than
house.
Survivor?
Yeah, because they have luxuries. I'm a girl. I like the luxuries. Survivors, it's very much like Survivor. There's challenges. There's voting out. It's just they get to look cute. I like to watch what the girls wear and what they do, their makeup. You don't get that in Survivor.
They don't do makeup on Survivor.
So to me, this is better than Survivor.
So
Survivor would be next.
So it's 16 people in a house.
Right.
Well, a soundstage made to look like a house. And once a week, somebody is head of household, and they nominate 2 people, and then people vote on who has to get thrown out. And then they whittle it down until there's 2 or 3 left. Then there's a vote to see who wins.
Now, it should be mentioned that, considering the show is called Big Brother, the main synopsis of the show is that they have to spend a whole summer trapped in a single house, being watched on with all these rules and restrictions.
Right,
That's
well,
the
the conceit of the show is Big Brother is watching from 1984.
The eye in the sky.
Yeah.
Right, and if you watch the CBS show, it's just a reality show. The Big Brother thing's not really part of it, other than they show the cameras a lot. But if you watch... Now, the reason we started watching 10 years ago was because prior to that, the show has been on since 2001. Prior to 10 years ago, they only had the show on 2 to 3 times a week, right? And then 10 years ago, Showtime picked up Big Brother After Dark.
That changed it for
and
me.
Started airing 3 to 4 hours a night, unedited, of just raw footage from the house.
Got to see what was truly going on in the house, not what CBS was editing. Any fights, any bromance, any showmans, anything that happened that wasn't shown in the episodes, you got to see.
Right, and I think that brought a lot of viewers on because Survivor, by the time you see Survivor, everybody knows who the final few was because it was filmed months ago. Big Brother's going on live.
Right.
Now, when we watch it, the late night feeds, it's not exactly live because of that East Coast, West Coast time change thing.
We get it a lot later here, 3 hours later.
But theoretically, if you bought the online pass,
all access, like Laura has,
you would get 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I don't do it because it scares me. I watch every day the 3 hour After Dark on top of the 3 episodes a week because they've been doing them on Fridays too this season. So I watch a lot of Big Brother.
Why do you watch this show? What's the appeal?
The people, I don't know. I find characters I can relate to or people that I find interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Especially when they have people back that you've watched previous seasons, then you have to watch it.
I know that this show is
a deal breaker.
It's popular among men and women. I get that. But if I had to guess, I think that more women watch Big Brother because of the soap opera aspect of it.
At least the After Dark, the more than just the actual show, I think probably would be more women. Would be my guess.
It just, and I know that sounds terrible, but it just, as a guy, the show.
I mean, if there's any guys out there that want to talk about Big Brother 24/7,
well, there's guys.
Hit me up on Facebook.
They have guys on YouTube that do full shows about it. I get it's a reality show, so it is a competition. You're trying to see who's going to get the upper hand, who's playing the best kind of game. If you want to treat it like
and it's wimpy.
A sporting event, you can.
I mean, it's not like Survivor where they're starving unless they are on slop. But I mean, it's not like they're enduring the outdoors. But their challenges are brutal sometimes. It's not easy.
No, it's not easy.
No.
Some of the challenges are, I mean, people do get hurt.
Yeah.
But that being said, the show is like Survivor. Survivor started out, can people survive in the wild without 7-Eleven around the corner or Starbucks? And Survivor's discovered, like we have, that the show's more interesting when it's about who the people are. And who fights with who, and who gets along with who.
But they don't know anything going on in the outside world. If there's a major earthquake or a major celebrity gets shot or something horrific happens, 9/11.
No, I think they're very lucky.
That's interesting.
I think they're very lucky this summer
they
because
also don't have phones, which is literally impossible in the world we live in now.
No,
so
I would have no problem going without a phone.
I would go crazy.
But I think they're lucky this summer because these guys are avoiding all of the Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton nonsense. I mean, it's all that's on all day, every day.
I think I'd make a play cell phone out of something and pretend to text my friends on After Dark and talk on it.
If you were on it.
Right.
But see,
and then I'd feel okay.
You couldn't go on Big Brother.
Because of my kids. I can't leave my
You
kids.
couldn't do it.
I wish I could. I would sign up in a heartbeat, but by the time my kids are old enough that I'm able to leave them for that 100 days, I would be too old. They wouldn't even want me. I'd barely make the cut now if I tried.
Yeah, I don't think you'd make it.
Not on social skills. I'm a social person, and I make friends really easy, and I'm really likable, and I have a lot going for me in that end of the game.
Well, here's the other thing.
Just because I'm older?
No, you have a raging Facebook addiction.
Right, that's why I make my play phone. I'd still Facebook. I'd still update. Even though I couldn't see other people's, I would still be Facebook. My Facebook status tonight, After Dark people, is like I would still be doing it. It would be my play.
Well, that goes. I have a banana. That goes to what I said earlier. Like the Big Brother aspect is only apparent on the live feed shows because when they do stuff that they're not supposed to, you actually hear a voice that represents Big Brother that says, "Stop doing singing. That. Stop singing." That
Stop
sort of thing.
Talking about production.
You're not allowed to talk about production, right? I'll be honest. Like I watch because you watch. If you didn't watch it, I wouldn't watch it.
Well, how sad for you. I'm so glad I can give you that
I don't
gift.
find it that interesting.
I have favorites. I have a favorite guy and a favorite girl.
Well, yeah.
And if they're ever on any season, ever, because they both have been on multiple now, I would tune in for sure. I would not miss it. No I
remember 10 years ago, you decided you were going to watch this. And here's the thing. If you guys are married out there.
I can remember my first girl crush Big Brother.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
Married people have to have a discussion. We're going to watch this show together.
You don't discuss it with me.
Some people have shows that they watch. Like we have shows that we watch apart. You watch Teen Mom and Young and the right, and I watch Game of Thrones by myself. But like I said to you, look, Stranger Things is on Netflix. We're going to watch this show.
Right.
So we all sat down to watch it.
It was amazing.
You said in 2006, "Hey, Big Brother's going to be on Showtime every night, so I think I'm going to watch it now." See, that's not a 1 hour a week commitment. That's a lifetime summer commitment. It's on every night, 3 to 4 freaking hours. So I had to get with the program quick. Like, we're going to watch this show, so I better get him.
I watch it late at night or after I get home from work or at school. I don't involve you in any of the After Darks. The only time you ever sit down for an After Dark or make me save it or wait for you is if there's a girl in a spandex outfit.
Right, and that's how it started because of Jen 2006.
Because they always make them wear unitards as punishment.
Right.
That's the only time.
It has to be something that gets you to watch it.
It's the only time this season.
Because literally, Austin, you can attest to this. It's like washing a fish tank.
Well, we actually, last
and sometimes
night,
it is.
Austin and I talked. What did we watch After Dark last night with James and Natalie? What did they...
They talked about a fish tank for like 2 hours.
The whole night, they were in the HOH room, and they had the fishes up there. So they named them all. They talked about the fishes. He yelled at her for not feeding them, so they fed the fishes. This is This is
literally the TV equivalent of being in detention. Like, right? There's nothing happens. They can't go anywhere. They can't sing. They don't talk about movies. They have to talk about the game.
About all that stuff.
Oh.
In the defense of Mom watching this.
Thank you.
Now, I have...
bang on the table.
Since the living room in every house we go to always has more air conditioning, I always hang out in the living room.
Oh, that's his excuse for watching.
That's my excuse. With me. Mom turns it on.
I thought we were bonding and enjoying it together, Austin.
I'm talking originally. I'm talking like originally. Why originally?
I see you look up every now and then.
Before
when James is in the room or Paul, you're like, what's going on over there?
Well, yeah, now I got good, but I'm saying beforehand, I would play on my Nintendo DS before I had a computer. and I would watch it. And that sort of became a staple. Like every summer, I play my DS while I watch Big Brother.
These reality shows, Big Brother and Survivor, they're basically the same. The location is different. But the problem is that, like a school year, you have to get to know these people over weeks and weeks before it becomes enjoyable. Because in the beginning, there's too many people. I don't know who these... Like Paul. Paul's the guy with a big, giant beard. And the first few episodes, I'm like, I don't like guys like that. Hipster-looking dude, probably rides a bike and drinks green tea.
And that's
I'm not
probably
interested.
still true.
Right, but you get to know him now because he's like in our house all the time. So it's like, well, okay, I kind of like Paul now because I've gotten to know him over the summer.
Right. You feel like you know them, though, right? You feel like
And by the
friends.
same token, a pretty girl can come on that show, and after a few weeks, you're like, wow, she's a complete monster. Remember they had that blonde chick on a couple of seasons ago?
You're not talking about my favorite,
That was a total racist. Remember the blonde chick that was a racist? And it was the first time for Big Brother they had to put, like, the views expressed by these people are not the views. You don't remember that? Yeah, there was a white chick on the show that was really racist. And they were terrified because by the time they get in the house, it's too late. They're on the show. Now, you were going to talk about your girl crush.
Which?
I don't know.
20 years?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Well, the first one I really liked was Danielle, which is Evil Dick's daughter.
These are characters on the show, right?
This was a father-daughter duo put in the house together. That was a great season.
She looked like Howard Stern's girlfriend, Beth
I don't know if I
Ostrowski.
go for blondes, but she lived in like short shorts and Ugg boots, and it worked for me. Okay.
Oh, for God's sake!
I've had favorite, my all-time Big Brother hero favorite that I haven't met yet that I'm going to meet in life would be Rachael.
Rachael.
Yes.
Rachel Riley.
Rachel and Brandon met. Married,
now here's the thing.
Had a child together because of Big Brother.
Here's the
How
thing with
amazing is
these
that?
heroes of yours.
Right.
You don't just get them for a season because they bring these people back.
Yes.
Like there's a guy, James.
That's my second one I'm going to talk about right now.
This is the second summer in a row.
He is my favorite guy.
But they don't vote him off.
Who is you?
Well,
It's
yes,
James.
because
James
I go,
is
look.
amazing.
Is amazing.
I go, look, James, you're a
He's
nice
country
guy,
boy,
but
he's a
I've dealt with you
cowboy.
2 summers in a row. I vote to evict James. You're out.
No way.
No.
You're out.
Okay,
No,
if we're talking about favorites, I think my favorite scene this season is when Polly just started screaming because of the butterfly.
Oh, yes.
And then James like, the butterfly's gone, man.
That was
Yeah.
great.
James, I'm so tired of looking at James because
No way.
since
No.
we've had such a long 2 years, and James has been in,
Back to back is a little much.
but since James has been in 2 houses now, James feels like the unofficial family member
Right.
at this point.
I love James.
That's not really a
I feel
thing to
like
be
I
proud
know
of,
him.
though.
That is proud of. James is awesome.
I want to know
So,
James as a friend.
In the defense of
And I
this
want to go
show,
to Paul's Halloween party. So if anyone knows Paul on this season's Big Brother, you need to connect him with 91 Reasons because this is a must. I will find you.
He's amazing.
in
He's
the-
like just under James.
Right, just under James.
Yeah.
Just right under James.
What other players have you liked over the years?
Let me see. Favorites? Do you
You know,
think of anyone?
you're-
Well, Josie's was Zach. What was that guy's name? The alligator guy that always wore the
Oh
same
my
sports
god, I
shirt?
love Zach.
Zach Attack. Remember him? He had a bromance
Uh-huh.
with Frankie,
Zach,
and she liked Frankie.
I like Zach because he called everyone a Fruit Loop Dingus.
A Fruit Loop Dingus.
Fruit Loop Dingus.
You're all Fruit Loop Dinguses.
And I know you
Bye.
don't like her voice.
If you hear that
but
clomping
Nicole
or
is one of my favorites, and this is her second season.
that clomping in the background is Austin clomping
Austin's
around.
always loud.
I vote to evict Austin
Ah.
from the show.
I do have a defense for the show, though, on why I think this is the show that Mom should be proud that she watches.
Thank you.
Because she watches a lot of TV when she's eating, and I'm normally in the other room. So, unfortunately, I have heard dialogue of shows that I don't want to hear. They're not very good.
Young and the Restless.
So,
I've been watching that for over 40 years.
I think you
Can
only
you
watch...
imagine watching a TV show, Austin, for since I was 4.
But, like-
1974.
I
I
think
started watching that
I
show.
think that's the
It's
only.
amazing.
I think that's the only
They should give me
reason.
a plaque.
I think that's the only reason you do watch
I should
it.
be invited to
Because
Genoa City, and they should name the day after me or
I
something.
I honestly think that show is just like Big Brother, where they have drama,
Right,
relationship drama,
fic-
they
fiction
argue,
characters.
and it's
They're
some
not
of
real.
the worst acting I've ever seen.
It's soap opera
But when you
acting.
watch Big Brother, it's real.
Well,
Everything
yeah,
happening is
reality.
real.
Those are real
It's
people.
much more interesting to watch. You can either have a bunch
But I
of
have been
robots talking to
watching
each other,
the
or you can
stories
have.
and the families from Young and the Restless for so many years. They're more family to me than my own relatives are. I know them better. I can tell you when they were divorced, married, who to. I can connect family trees between the Abbotts and Newmans. More than anything I do with my own family. So that says something.
That's creepy.
Now, there was a point on Young and the Restless where Eva Longoria was on the show.
A very short time.
Yes, but I used to watch it because she was always in lingerie and stuff. But here's the thing, like, those soap opera shows that when you watch, they never get busy.
Yes, they do.
Very, very
You
rarely.
always say
It's
that.
always about
It's
a car
not
wreck
porno.
or a gunshot.
It's make out, very passionate make out scenes, and that's all us girls
I
care
don't
about
see any of
anyway.
that.
Well, wait,
So we don't
yeah.
care about the rest anyway. So if they cut from that and wake up the next morning already in pajamas, and we assume they did it, that's a perfect show to me.
There are
That's a
two.
perfect.
Now, here's
show
the
to
thing.
me.
Does that happen on Big Brother?
Yeah, you get the infrared, the little red lights in the dark, and you get to see the stuff. Hello, Polly had sex 5 times in the bumper cars this season without condoms. It was said.
What?
Ew.
Yeah.
What?
It was in the discussion.
What do you
on
mean,
the
what?
app.
You
And
don't
the
even know what
feed.
she's talking about. They were hugging.
Uh,
When two people like each other, they hug.
Hugging.
They
They
were
were
hugging.
hugging 5 times in the bumper cars.
there were.
Ooh.
Polly and what's the girl's name?
Zakea.
Zakira.
Zakia.
Whatever her name is.
There are
One
two
of the
plot.
They
li-
were
Go ahead, Austin.
hugging.
Right.
there are two plot lines in The Young and the Restless. There are two.
No, we got to move off Young and the
Lauren,
Restless.
I really wanted to
on.
say this.
Do
and
it
I
quick.
keep getting cut off. Plotline number 1 is there was a child in custody and the fighting over who gets to own the
That's what's
child.
going on this week.
That is always happening in the show. There was always another kid. They always, like, the two characters
The
walk off
soap
screen,
opera.
they walk back on the baby all of a sudden, and they're fighting over who gets to own
No,
the
don't
baby.
you like the best thing about Young and the Restless
Oh, no,
is
you're on it.
that somebody
Maybe
opens the
that's the shit
door
about Young
and
and
they
the
go
Restless.
like Tony is here and the other guys just go and they just stare at each other.
Yeah,
and they stare at each other for a really
You know,
long
what drives
time.
me crazy that you complain to me all the time about is they never say goodbye on a phone call.
Oh no, they just hang up.
Ever.
But Jack
It's
Bauer doesn't either, so it's
always
okay.
just hangs up
Yeah,
after they
yeah.
say what they need
On
to say.
TV, they never say hello. This is so and so. I need this. Goodbye. They just go, "Click here, quick," and they're like, "Oh my god, I know who that is," and then they just hang
And-
up.
And the other plot line that has gone on for way too long is this camping trip. It's been going on
They're done
every,
camping, they're back. Okay?
every episode
God.
is about how they're going camping. I swear to God.
All right. So, what do you think of Julie Chen, the host of
I don't
Big
care
Brother?
for her at all. I deal with her because that's who we get.
She's
They could
married to
change
the head of
her
the network.
anytime, and I would be fine with that.
She's
She
the
brings
worst host
nothing to the show.
ever.
I have no desire to meet her.
Here's the thing, like
Done.
on some of the shows, like Jeff on
Give
Survivor.
it to Jeff from Amazing Race. I mean, from
From
he was
Big
on
Brother.
Amazing Race too. Big Brother. Let someone that's a
What's his name from
fan-
Survivor? Jeff what?
Probst.
Jeff Probst.
Yeah.
He actually cares about the people. When somebody's hurt, he's there. He's right with them. Phil Keegan from
Phil's
Amazing
the
Race.
best. Give
He's
it to
the best.
Phil. He
But
can do both
but
shows.
Julie Chen just acts like she's
Ah,
on the
she's a
red. But she acts
robot.
like she's on the red carpet interviewing strangers when like she knows these people more than we do.
Yeah.
And she's always like, "Hello, you were just voted out.
Yeah.
Why do you think you lost?"
She's
And they're
the
like,
worst part of the whole show.
"Yeah, she's really bad, and it does bring the show down a little
She's done
bit."
it for so many years. They'll never get rid of her.
Well, I
never.
don't think anybody thought this show was going to last this long. You and I sat down the other day and watched the pilot episode,
Yes.
and it was unwatchable.
Yeah.
And she was bad in it. Everybody was bad in it. Even the house
But
was
they didn't know
bad.
what direction they were going.
No, it takes a while.
Right.
And by season 18 now, they know exactly what they're supposed to be doing. And it's just weird that
It's a format now.
Right, no, but
You can
she's
expect
so
the same
distant.
games, the same style, the same setups, the same. Their little twists they try to throw in, where basically all they do is whoever gets voted out gets a chance to come back.
Right. And they
Frank is the only one this season that got screwed.
they
on
have
that.
recurring things like there's a squirrel that keeps showing up. I don't know what that means. I don't know why that squirrel keeps showing up. And then a personal family favorite is the Zing bot.
But one of the best things they offered was the letters from home when you went at HOH. They've cut that from the show completely. If you don't go online and read the letters, you don't get to see any of that. And that's the personal stuff. Like my favorite part of Survivor is when the family members get to visit
Right,
my favorite
right.
episode every season. So this was similar for Big Brother, only you got one each week because there's always a new winner that got their HOH letter. And they cut that. And, God, that was my favorite part.
Well, that's because you're into the relationship part of the show.
Right.
And they're more interested in throwing them in goop and putting feathers on their
Laura's
heads.
also a huge fan. She started even before I did. And for her birthday a few years back, I got her a basket filled with all kinds of things that she likes, like it was from home. And then I videotaped, like, you're the HOH, you've won, and took her into the bedroom like they have and showed her basket.
Isn't that adorable?
I know. Too bad we didn't record it. I didn't hit the right
Isn't that
button.
so, Austin,
We tried to
wanna
reenact it. It didn't go over well.
explain who the Zing Bot is.
The Zingbot is the fictional character robot that tries to throw zings at
Zing,
the house
yeah.
guests, which are kind of like jokes he pulls on them.
Like,
Like
it's a bag on the guest.
he does like bonds, I guess, is like the modern term you would use for
Right.
it.
He
Yeah.
roasts.
He's
burns.
like,
He roasts
hey,
them.
Austin, I noticed you play video games. Do you play any baseball games? Because that's the only way you'll ever get to second base. Ha,
Wow.
ha, ha. Right? I just wrote that for you.
Yay.
Wow, you thought that on the spot?
Yeah.
I want to
You
zing.
should be
I
the
wanna
Zing
zing.
Bot.
Ooh, zing me,
You
zing
want to
me,
zing?
zing
You want to
me.
zing? You want to? I have to think about it. It takes
We
a minute.
met Zingbot.
Yeah, I was gonna say we drove all the way to
did
San
pictures
Diego.
on Facebook this week. I just shared it again because
Zingbot was at Comic-Con,
Yes, it
and
was awesome.
we were laughing and taking pictures, and we ended up on the website with him and everything.
That was cool.
It's a really silly looking, like it looks
and
like
we
a
even
bullet.
made Austin an action
costume.
figure once out of a Suave shampoo
Yes,
bottle.
yes. You remember that,
Because he
Austin?
was
do
obsessed
remember
with
that.
the
It was
Zingbot.
Amigo Zingbot.
Yes.
You cut the shampoo bottle in half, you made the Zingbot, and you stuck it over the Tin Man doll.
Yes,
Migo
Because he
doll.
had the
Yeah, it was a
mechanical
Zingbot.
little body.
Awesome.
it was the Zingbot.
What happened to that?
It's in the garage somewhere,
Who
like
knows?
everything else.
Memories. Somewhere in memories. For you to
So,
unpack one day when we're long gone.
Josie, who's been your favorite character? You say character, but you really mean person on Big Brother.
All the
All the
seasons?
seasons?
Yeah, just if you get one favorite.
Zach.
Zach, yeah. Rachel Riley.
Why
Austin,
do you say it like that?
Zingbot.
Zingbot's the best.
You like Zingbot?
Who
That's
doesn't
why I
love
put
Zingbot?
Rachel on my Mickey ears at Disneyland. I
The-
wanted to see if they would do that.
the,
It's after her, Josie. That's why I did that.
And here's the weird part about Big Brother. I can't speak for you guys, but the show seems really disposable. And what I mean by that is like you guys watch it and literally it's on every day in here, and then they do the finale and then it's not on, and you guys move on and you don't even talk about it again.
Because it's
Yeah,
over.
I bet you couldn't even remember who won last season.
Last season.
Last season, he was the police officer with the little girl, and they would always say YOLO
Right.
announced to him.
Right. Go, Derek.
Yeah, but your mom didn't know that.
Took me a minute to think.
Darren was the guy who won last
was
season.
No, it was
Derek.
Derek.
Oh, Derek.
Hello?
Get your facts
See,
right.
no, it's disposable
You
to
don't,
me.
you don't even know.
It's disposable.
You're just not a
I-
fan then.
I'm not a fan. I watch it because you watch it.
I guess it's kind of like Christmas. You put the decorations up, it ends, you take them down, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You put the Big Brother crap
But
up.
when it's on, it's so good. Like, my days start going what day of the week it is. Like, that's... If it's, like, Wednesday or Thursday because it's Elimination Day, I'm just like, it's Thursday, yeah!
See, I think the thing that's so appealing about it is that it's a casual show. You turn it on, you watch it, you laugh, you see what's going on in the house. When you guys watch those, like, Amazing Ways of Survival that are all edited with music and it's a big night, I don't like that as much. I just don't like those shows.
Well, it is-
They're too edited.
If you're into video and film production, TV production, it is interesting to watch the live feeds and then watch the television edited show with music, and you can watch a whole conversation that takes an hour, and on the other show they edit it down to like 45 seconds with
Right.
music, just the parts
And
that
that's when you always have
count.
to pause and tell you everything that happened because they
Right.
don't show
See,
it all.
And they're a big fan of getting shots of people staring into space and then somehow assigning thought and emotion to it. Like somebody will be eating cereal and they'll go, "Oh yeah, I'm in a bad mood today." Like, and then all of a sudden the cereal eating takes on mysterious and dark overtones. You know what I'm talking about?
I guess.
How you can add thought and reason and emotion to the most innocuous shots. And they always pick weird shots of like women combing their hair, guys taking a shower.
When you say thoughts, I keep thinking of like a little thought bubble.
No, not a thought bubble. I'm talking about like narration.
But if we just watched, like, the live show, just the one that's on that's edited, I don't think it'd be very good. I don't like how they edit the games.
We never watched it before the feeds were on.
They always they condense things, and they always do the worst. They add in fake drama,
The
scripted
best
stuff.
part about tuning into After Dark is if you just watch the HOH and that goes off and you don't have to wait to find out.
Oh yeah, you're always
You
3
turn it
days
on
ahead.
and you see who's got the key around their neck, who got HOH, or knowing they went HOH, and then you get to turn it on and watch them get their HOH room, or watch them that's fun to
It
me.
is interesting how CBS managed to come up with a show that literally lasts every day of the summer. It comes on June or July,
It used to be the 4th of July. Every 4th of July.
and then
That's
it's
why it was
on
4th
all
to
the way
4th of
through
July.
middle
But
September.
It's coming on sooner. It was on in June again this year. Didn't come
Now
in June.
next season they're going to try making you pay for it on their app.
That's the off season.
Will you pay for it?
That's the down season. 10 weeks of it online. If they got Rachael in the house or even James again, it would depend on who's in the house.
No, James again? Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Frankie or Zach?
It would take someone good to get me to watch the online one.
Frankie did it as a goof.
Again.
It
bromance.
wouldn't be the same as the summer episode.
Okay, I have a question to ask about Big Brother. So, when you lock people in a house with nothing to do, are they really that desperate to love? Because who on this entire show would be foolish enough to be in a relationship? Apparently everyone. Because
But look at
everyone
all
in
the
that house
successful
is in love
couples.
with each other.
Rachel
One,
and Brendan got married and had a child.
One.
Jeff and Jordan got married and had
two,
a child.
okay, two.
And there's other couples that are together, just not married yet or have children.
Austin,
But
I know that you think you're
There's a lot of
immune
successful-
to love, but a lot of people, that's their focus in life. Trying to
James
find a
and
partner
Natalie
and a mate.
are so gonna work out. I believe in them.
Oh yeah.
No,
they're
they
gonna
won't
stay
work.
out.
She's way
Yes,
too
they
good
will.
looking for him.
No.
It never works out.
Yeah, but okay, maybe in the real world,
If
if
she-
she met him in the real world, you're absolutely
Right.
right. But she loves this man now.
Here's the difference.
So,
if
I don't
if
think
she all pretty girls
That's
have
her
this
Jamesy.
all pretty girls have the same story arc. They marry some D-bag because he's good looking and popular. Then they divorce. Then they marry an ugly guy because they go, I should get an ugly guy because an ugly guy will be nice to me.
But she learned that already. That's what she said over and over in the house.
When she
It's-
gets out,
I never knew what a real man was, James, until I came in this house and had a relationship.
yeah, no,
with you.
I get that,
And I believe she
and I'm
truly
sure
knows
in the
that.
moment
She's
she
not gonna
means
walk
it.
away from that.
But she
So-
only means it now because there's not 10,000 people on her Facebook going, "Oh, girl, you could do so much better than that little short guy."
I don't believe you.
And I'm
I think
speaking
only
from
thing
the
that
short
would
guy
be-
point of view.
I think the only thing that would be the deal breaker is the fact that he has a child. And she's
He
awfully
has a
young to take
child.
on that
She's
role.
awfully
So
young.
She comes out of the house and realizes, oh, this is what James's life is really
Well,
like.
plus she's so good looking. She's
Well-
gonna get out and find a bunch of half-baked stars on her page, asking her out on a date. That's how this all works. You know
I'm
that.
gonna have faith.
James has a child.
Yeah, he has a little girl.
He has a 30-year-old daughter.
No,
It's-
she's a little girl.
It's a show, though, where you're allowed to
5
talk
or
about
6.
nothing copyright and you're prohibited by such rules. I would never find someone that I truly have enough in common with that I would begin to think about being in a relationship with.
And some people go in knowing that. Like, look at Nicole. She's had a showmance both times. She doesn't stay with them. She's
God, I
not gonna
hate
stay
that
with
word.
this
Don't you
guy.
hate that word, showmance?
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
I don't like
Better than
show.
bromance.
I don't like bromance. I don't like showmance. I don't like words that are stuck together. I don't know.
But that's what it is.
You gotta come up with another word, like a douchemance
But
or
like,
something.
look at Brendan and Rachel. They had a fake marriage on After Dark. They were married, and then they stuck to it and really got married and had a baby.
But that's like
Amazing.
1 in a million. The amount of drama and relationships that happen on this season
Look
alone,
at Jeff Probst.
it's insane.
Jeff Probst married one of the contestants.
Different show.
Now we've been to that CBS store in Vegas all the time. They never have Big Brother stuff.
No.
You have to go online and order all their little
Right.
accoutrements. How come there's no Big Brother store?
Because they don't want you to have to spend money. You should thank them. I don't make you shop.
So,
okay,
wait.
I want a shirt with Paul on it that says friendship.
Okay.
I want that Zingbot for president shirt.
If they made Big Brother pop vinyls of all the contestants,
Oh my god.
would you
yes.
buy them?
Yes.
I
in
want
so
a
many
James
ways.
pop vinyl.
Yes.
What if they just did Julie and the Zingbot?
I wouldn't buy Julie.
Would you get the Zingbot?
Yes.
Would you get the Beaver?
I would buy the beaver before I'd buy Julie.
The squirrel or the beaver? The
Squirrel,
squirrel.
whatever it is.
Squall.
So here's some of the things that bother me about the show. I I don't like when they go to vote and then they work out some choreographed dance in the hallway.
Oh, I think that's cool.
See, you like it? I don't like it. It bugs the crap out of me. This season, especially, guys not wearing a shirt. Oh my God, it's so annoying. We get it. You work out. You shave your armpits. Put a shirt on.
Okay, no,
Paul
but
and James do not shave their armpits. I see their
Some
hair
of
all
them
day.
do.
Okay.
Put a shirt. Mr. Pectacular
Okay.
shaves his
Yeah,
armpits.
Okay.
There's a guy named Mr. Pectacular.
Paul wears a shirt, but it doesn't have sleeves, and he always unzips the hoodie.
Yeah.
That's true.
Put a shirt on.
It's still clothing
It's
on the
summer.
chest.
Gentlemen in society wear shirts. This
It's
is the way of the
summer.
world.
They're
And it's
hanging
not
out at
a
house.
society, it's a house.
Right.
They're
We're
creating their
in a
own
game.
society. 16 Americans will be stranded inside the Big Brother. That's not how it works, is it? That's Survivor, isn't it? No? Previously on
I think you
Big
should
Brother.
go on Big Brother.
What's that?
You.
Yeah, I could go. I would get voted out.
Yeah.
I'm an
Dad's
a-hole. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
okay
but
with
it'd
it.
still be
How would I?
fun.
Yeah.
How would I stand on
You'd be
Big
voted
Brother?
right out.
What about me?
You're
What?
too opinionated, Austin.
Me?
I'm the only one in this house that would do good. Let's
no,
face
what about
it.
me?
You're too young to know.
Wait. How would I be opinion? I want to know how to get voted out.
Someone would ask you, hey, do I look good this? No, you look terrible. Oh, I'm voting Austin out.
Well, I'm just being honest.
Exactly. You can't be honest. You have to lie. This whole show is about lying.
Well, yeah.
You can't lie very well.
Well, I think the biggest fear I would have is the amount of people trying to flirt with me. I would just be like, absolutely not. This is
Oh,
a game
you're
show.
so
Don't touch
weird.
me. It's a game show.
I've never
We're
heard a
actors.
guy say that.
I would just go, we're actors. It's fake, you know. Just
You never
stop.
had a girl hit on you?
At
That's
school,
what
yeah,
we
all the
say.
time.
So what's your problem?
That he does.
Don't you respond to it and go, hey, baby, how you
No,
doing?
he doesn't like it.
But especially on a game show, I'm trying to win. A game
I once
show.
had the host of the game show hit on me.
Congratulations.
Elaine Boozler on Balderdash hit on me.
No,
Wow.
lady.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
See, I wouldn't want anyone hitting on me at the brother house. Why would you want to get distracted with a relationship when you could be focusing on the game? The relationship's not going to get you anywhere.
Do you remember when that guy had to talk through a puppet on his hand the whole summer?
No.
Regan.
Oh.
It's like, hello. How
Where's
are
the
you?
puppet this summer? He
Yeah.
did puppet shows with it.
Puppet show.
Yeah, it's an
Corey's
eagle.
Puppet. Yeah.
So any last thoughts on Big Brother? We're going to wrap it up.
Watch it.
You're running out of steam, I can tell.
We can go back to Young and the Restless. 'cause I
No,
could talk
oh no.
a
People will
lifetime
tune
on Young
out.
and the Restless. I
People
think
will
you're
tune right
wrong.
out.
They're going camping and they're losing the
If I had
child.
to take
That's
a
it.
quiz on anything in the world, or if someone asked me, like, what I had the most knowledge of in the entire world, any subject, it would be Young and the Restless.
Hey, Rachel, I heard your favorite soap opera was The Young and the Restless. That's funny because you're old and sleepy. Zing!
What about me? Can you do one for me? Can you do one for me?
Do one for you. I got to think of an insult. Keep talking.
Well, who do you like in Big Brother?
Me?
Yeah.
Hey, Josie, the principal called. She said she loves your haircut and you're the cutest boy in the 6th grade. Zing!
Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha.
That's the Zing bot.
Ha
How
ha,
often? You have to
ha.
tell people, how often does that happen to you?
I want to say at least
Every-
one time a day.
Everywhere we go, right? Well,
So-
where were you when you were trying to try on a hat? Oh, at the fair.
Okay, I was trying to try on a hat, right? They had this whole wall of hats, right? So many different
Tons.
colors and stuff, tons. And then the guy working there was, here's my best guy voice, okay? Little boy, we only have blue for guys.
That's what he told
What?
Blue or brown?
Blue or
There's a
brown.
whole wall of hats, and he says, we only have the blue or brown on the bottom for you, little boy.
Number one, I'm not a boy, and even if I was a boy, I can have the pink hat.
you. Yeah. Well, here's the thing that you don't understand. In a lot of families, if the little boy tried to buy a pink hat, or if the salesman tried to sell the little boy a pink hat, the father would have a problem with it.
Yeah, but he
You-
at least
not everybody's
advertise
like-
the whole wall, and then the kid can pick the yellow one, because yellow is gender neutral. The green, a girl can have the green
Most
one, a boy
most
can have the green
fathers
one.
want their boys in blue or brown or black. I know this is not how we are. I'm telling you about average people. They get really irritated
So you
colors matter to people for some reason.
So you're upset that they wouldn't sell you the hat you wanted?
No, she's upset because he directed her towards what he thought the gender-specific, appropriate hat would be.
I have been kicked out of restaurants because people thought I was female.
Restrooms.
And restaurants. Restrooms in restaurants. I really have. And these are
But
days...
you dress like a woman.
No, I've been kicked out of restrooms when I wear baggy sweatpants, t-shirts, when I purposely dress as masculine as I can.
You have Janet Wood's hair from Three's Company, okay? Joyce DeWitt, you have her hair.
I always thought it was like my facial features look feminine.
It's not your facial features. If they look, your hands are feminine. You're very long.
And your hair covers your face.
Right.
Which is odd because Luna wants to dress and be a woman, and
everyone knows he's a man.
He always gets upset because you're the one that gets mistaken for a woman. This is the most effed up family thing I've ever dealt with. The most ridiculous thing ever. You're perfect, yeah.
You're amazing.
What the heck? What the heck, Josie?
I don't know, she said she's perfect, so I started singing that song.
Okay. Well,
anyways, I just bought a new wig. I'm so excited to try it.
A new wig. And what is that wig?
It's the soccer mom wig.
Yeah. It's that severe cut in the back. If you go online, it's called the I'd like to speak to the manager haircut.
I said soccer mom wig.
But they couldn't put I'd like to speak to the manager haircut.
No,
because that's what it is.
Before you start laughing, I plan on tying this with my so you like me tapping.
You've been tapping and banging on stuff the whole show. You've done more banging than the people in the have not room.
Wow.
Thank you.
Burn.
I plan on pairing it up with either my tunic and leggings or my black cat suit for different costumes. Which I know sounds feminine, but is for a man character.
For a guy struggling to be masculine, your blonde soccer mom wig and black cat suit I don't think is going to help you.
Tunic. Okay. Can somebody Google tunic?
Tunic?
What is a tunic?
A tunic
That's
is...
Austin talk for fashion.
Yeah.
Fashion.
A tunic is like what the Three Musketeers wear.
You used to be happy I wear my Link outfit with leggings. There were a lot of video games where Link doesn't wear pants.
You know what's interesting, Austin, is that the one thing that could...
you're a boy if you didn't wear pants.
Now, if you're wearing a cat suit, the one thing that would identify you as a male, you're even going to cover that up because you have a dance belt, so there's no moose knuckle.
I do have a dance belt. I do.
Have you heard the term moose knuckle?
No.
What's that?
Let's not talk about that.
What's that?
God, you gotta edit this out.
I'm not editing nothing. This is all raw. I'll tell you when you're 30.
30.
Yeah.
So, do you want to try on the soccer mom wig?
No, I don't need a wig.
From now.
I don't have any idea. I don't need to be anybody else. The only other person I am is Berg.
You need
Berg
a
does a wig.
You need a hearing aid, which you do, so it'd be perfect.
I'm gonna bring on the show Jimmy, my brother Jimmy, and I'm gonna do his voice, and Nobil from the house, and there's some other characters we're gonna bring on the show. It's gonna be great. So
I think you have to do the episode about the house.
yeah, I will. Well, yeah, that's
on.
that's what I'm talking about.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
What you're chastising? I'm telling you, those are upcoming episodes.
Oh well, I'm sorry. This is one of the episodes I've been trying to get done forever.
You have to sit down and do it.
Along with the episode for V, right, David?
V.
Yes.
But here's the thing,
My second favorite movie miniseries.
I'm pointing
ever.
at you. You have to sit down and make time to do it. Because when I go back out to do it alone, I can't do V alone.
Well, you just have to do it before midnight. I have a job. I have a career that requires me to be at work Monday through Friday very early.
Let me tell you.
Before you stop rambling, please wear the soccer mom wig and continue to ramble.
Right. Julie, I happily vote to evict Rachael.
I vote to evict
Rachael,
Austin.
It's unanimous. 5-2. You have been evicted from the 91 Reasons podcast.
It's official.
It's official. With 5 votes to evict, Rachael will leave the 91 Reasons podcast. When I read her name, the evicted house guest will have just a few seconds to gather his or her belongings and leave the house. Say goodbye. Yes. What do you think? All right, well, let's wrap it up. If you watch Big Brother, let us know who your favorite is.
Yes.
Let us know why you watch it.
Let us know if you know Paul.
I don't know why I watch it. I can't figure out. You know, here's the thing. You would say, like, well, I watch it because there's pretty girls on it. And everybody likes looking at pretty girls. The problem is, these girls only look pretty on Thursday nights. The rest of the time on the show, they are plain Jane. Natalie looks like any girl who works at a drugstore or something. And then Thursday night, she looked like a a gay Paris model in that little dress
Thanks
with
to
the
makeup and fashion.
holy cow, what a difference, man. But it's just so funny.
I look better at work than I look anywhere because I get done up for work.
Yeah, you got to get dolled up regular
When
days.
I come home by 3 o'clock, I'm in pajamas. I pick kids up from school.
I want to thank Austin for
The
slamming
bra
more
is
doors.
off.
Yeah, all right, so
Ciao.
ka-chow.
Ka-chow. 'Cause
Yeah, Austin has banged on more crap here. All right, well, Big Brother is on 7 days a week on Pop, 3 times a week on CBS. It's now in its 18th season, shows no signs of stopping, for God's sake.
Yay!
These shows just go on. And how many, is the Survivor up to like 30?
33?
Oh my
Something like that?
God.
33?
These shows never end.
That one's starting soon, and it's going to be awesome because it's the millennials against the Gen X. It's going to be the young against the old, so it's going to be really good.
All right, well, thanks for tuning in. From the Big Brother house, I'm Jeff.
I'm Austin.
Rachel.
Josie.
And together we are the reality show known as 91 Reasons.
Zing.
Thanks for listening by Grandthar's Hammer. We'll be back with another episode. Live long and prosper. May the force be with you. So say we all. Hey, hey, hey.